allowing for a miracle to happen. And breathe and open and soften and relax, and allow the blessing of the Goddess through the channel of Mary, Mother of Jesus, to touch you. Allowing all these layers of angels to touch you. So what we have here is a little experiment we're going to do with a very, very heavy metal called lead. Now, you don't really want to get lead inside your body, so are you ready yet to do this? Sweet. Are you ready, Danny? Come on, let's do it now. Pink, aquamarine, blue and gold all intermingling in your energy field, shifting this problem of energy. Well, I'll make you a cup of tea then, so allowing for a new outcome, a new outcome. Thanking angels from the Christ group. Thanking the angels from the Christ group, allowing them.
Are you filming me?
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Thanking the angels of miracle consciousness, allowing them to withdraw their light. Yeah, you can film me if you like. Thanking angels of love. I bought you a cup of tea, Danny.
Yeah, leave it on the table.
Thanking angels of peace, allowing them to withdraw their light. I'm making a kind of machine here. Breathing. Just allow a final adjustment from the angels around you. The horizontal plane and vertical plane. Just this is my machine.
I see.
Inside this is a brain. Is there a brain in there? Where's the brain?
Yeah.
Where? That's not the brain. That's just inside your hand. I want to look inside your head. Yes, I do. So here we have a cup of tea, which is brewing nicely. Just open to the final blessing from the final blessing from the spirit.
You got a sting inside your cup.
And the goddess, the deepest colour for the goddess is black.
Oh, we got a sting again.
Bring you into focus. Move your hand. Oh, that's mean. So B11, B12, if you have some anemia, it's also connected with arthritis in old age, and this red colour is a warning. We already want it clearer than that. There, that's better, isn't it? Really we want to look clearer clearest, brightest red we can find. So I'm not saying that red is the healing energy, I'm just saying that red is the warning. We've got this deep blue, gone to grey. My feeling actually is that silver. Silver. Well, but Dinah's explaining that it's really up to you what you feel comfortable with. But then there are also these archetypal associations. That more likely than not, your neural pathways will have these kind of motorway systems similar to other people. So what I'm saying is we've got B11, B12, A14, and Serenity is sending love. Serenity is sending your love to David. And in a minute we're going to use this saucepan with some boiling water. We dropped 2 bits of lead that I found this morning on my walk into the water, and they should make some interesting shapes, which you can either think of as like sort of sculptural forms, or you could see them as something which could then be subject to reading. Right, on the subject of reading, here we've got one of my products. So I am DDW or DWD. This was made in 2001, and what's in here is images, but the images are of my paintings, because I'm an artist. Here we have Debug 2008. That's 11 years ago. Here we got something somebody made me. Don't debug me. So, nowadays we store things in digital files, but that's already starting to look quite old-fashioned, because we'll always have Paris, darling, won't we?
You did not put milk in.
Oh, no, I didn't do the milk. Okay. We'll always have Paris. Oh, she's not going to play that game. We did live in Paris, didn't we? Yeah. Now in here, we've got lots of numbers. Now people keep saying to me, I don't know about numerology. I'm not interested in numerology. But how can you not be interested in numerology? I mean, it's just impossible. This is the 21st century. Do you know what I mean? So, if you're interested in numerology, how can you not be interested in Sudoku? And if you're interested in Sudoku, how can you not be interested in this 9x9 sheet, which is a spreadsheet, and let's build it on Excel. And so we have each of these individual cells in which we can put data, and because it's 9x9, as I say, it's really kind of an archetypal form in terms of, we're going to have this in common with lots of other forms of intelligent life, aren't we? This 3x3 in the center, So don't use a 10x10 square and then make it into the cube. So in Excel you have oh dear, what's it called? Let's unplug that. You have a sheet and a cell. This is a sheet, a 9x9 sheet, and then this is a cell, and the cell can either have data or a formula. Maybe this is a formula, and that's data 8, and you can have a infinite number of sheets potentially, but we only want 9 sheets, so it's 9x9, isn't it? 9x9x9. This is what I call the Unicube. And then when we work with the Unicube, we generate Unicode. And I think this is something, not everyone, but I think this is something that's going to work for a lot of people. And so that's numbers. And now we get to names. I mean, names are a minefield, aren't they? The amount of energy that's packed in, ready to explode in the names. What's your name?
My name's Dairy Fairy.
Waterman's a dairy fairy.
Dairy Fairy.
Because you just put the milk in the tea. I thought you were Mary Dairy Fairy.
And Mary King. Mary King Westbury. Hey now. No.
Come on, let's do the lead experiment then.
I don't want to do an experiment. I want to eat something.
Oh, come on, darling, let's do the lead experiment. We'll boil the kettle, right? Red kettle. I mean, who can deny that red is associated with fire? You know? And what does this light make you feel like? This is a millennial light. Nobody saw this kind of light 20 years ago. I never did. This is daylight. Look. If you get up in the middle of the night, you won't see this kind of light. This is daylight in the garden. Now look at this energy.
Do you want to have tea?
Yeah.
Do you want to have toasts?
Yeah.
I can make toasts.
There we are. What about that energy? Something's just come through the post. I don't deal with this stuff. This is Lin Feng's business. There, she's got a cup of tea. And as I say, I'm just waiting to do the experiment. We'll have to wait until she's ready. In here we've got 2 pieces of lead. Are you ready to do this experiment?
No. Oh, be wise. Mr. Trump, be wise.